in today's semi-final showdown of Unmatched. After Dr. Sattler and Malcolm survived a vicious encounter with the colossal Tyrannosaurus Rex, they now take on Sinbad, the Voyager, and the Porter, fresh from slicing off the head of the Gorgon Medusa. Will Dr. Sattler be able to use her insight to find a path to victory? Or will Sinbad continue his voyage to the top? Who will make it to the championship in this battle of Unmatched?
Hey guys, welcome back to Square Box Games. This is episode 5 of season 1, which is also the first round of our semifinals. So whoever wins this game will be making it to the championship. Today I am playing Dr. Ellie Sattler with Ian Malcolm. They defeated the T-Rex, and they're here to defeat
Sinbad. I've got Sinbad and the Porter, and we're going to be taking them on. So what's your character's special abilities and stuff?
Yeah, so just to recap, Dr. Sattler and Malcolm, whenever they move, they can place one of these insight tokens on the board wherever they land on their new space. You can have up to 5 of those, and basically they don't really actively do anything, but they interact with a lot of the cards. So
right.
A lot of moving around, using those to kind of beef up things.
Cool. Yeah, and Sinbad, he has these voyage cards, and he uses them, does attacks, things like that, and when they go into the discard pile, his characters get an advantage as they get to move +1 space every time a discard, or for every voyage card in the discard pile, so he can end up moving across the board, pretty fast.
So everyone's melee here, so no ranged characters. We're going to play at the T-Rex paddock again. I don't know if that gives anyone an advantage or not, but it's a new board to both of us. I think we've only played it once or twice. So Ryan's going to start us off. You're player 1. We've already set our guys out, so we need to shuffle.
We need to draw up our 5 cards.
5 cards to start off with.
5 cards for this. All right, so I've got my 5 cards, not 7. Let's see. I guess let's get right down to it. I'm going to maneuver, and I'm going to draw a card, and then maneuver here. So we're going to go ahead and do 1, 2 for him, and 1, 2, and then, I think I'm going to maneuver again. And this will give me 7 in my hand. 2, and I'm just going to move 1 here with the Porter.
Sneaking around behind Sinbad. Okay. Well, I'm going to maneuver for my first turn, and I have a move of 2, and I'm actually going to go 1, 2, 1. Then I'm going to maneuver again, so I'm also at 7 cards. And I'm not going to move.
You're not going to move.
Oh, crap. When they go their new spaces, they insight tokens. Don't want to forget these. There they are. You have 5 of them.
So I'm just going to have to chase you down, basically.
At least till I get some good cards in my hand.
Okay. Well,
Women will inherit the earth by the end of this.
So, I'm going to move Sinbad. So we're going to draw a card here, and then I'm also going to boost his movement. So I'm going to discard this for a boost of 1. We're going to head and go 1, 2, 3. Up there, and I guess with the Porter, we'll bring him behind here. 1, 2, 3.
Hurry up with all that luggage.
And
it's my favorite card art.
So then I'm going to make an attack against Dr. Malcolm here. So let's do this attack. Attacking Malcolm.
All right. Malcolm, the chaotician, will defend.
All right. So on this voyage card, he gets +1 for each voyage card in the discard pile. I don't have any yet. After combat, I may move him up to 2 spaces. So no damage. And, I don't think I'm gonna move him at all. I'm just
Okay.
gonna let him stay right there.
When I played Lock the Doors, after combat, deal 2 damage to the opposing fighter. Move your fighter up to 2 spaces.
All right. So he's gonna take 2 damage here, taking him down to 13. And do I have to move?
No, I move my fighter
Okay,
up to 2 spaces.
All right.
Which... I'm going to just stick him right here. Move 1 space back and put an insight token down. So you're done for the turn?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to maneuver. Move Ellie right here. And move Malcolm right here. And Ellie is going to attack Sinbad.
You get those insight tokens out. You know what? I think we're gonna do this. Okay.
Okay. So I have 2. During combat, increase the value of this card by the number of insight tokens on the board. Remove all insight tokens from the board. So I have 4 on right now, so that would be a total of 6.
Yikes. Yeah. So I'm gonna take 3 damage here.
You never had control. That's the illusion.
And then during combat, if I started this turn in a different space, this card's value is 5 instead. So actually, I'm only gonna take 1 here, because you have 6. So.
Well, I don't think you've moved on my turn.
Well, I went, and then you go.
I think that's a turn, and this is a turn.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
You think so?
We'll play that way.
Okay.
Today.
Wait, so do we have turns and rounds? I can't remember.
I don't know if there's even rounds. I think it's just turn.
Okay.
Turn. We'll play that. A whole cycle's a turn. If we're playing this wrong, let us know.
Yeah.
But this is how we're going to play today. Okay, so that's going to be 5.
Okay.
All right, so you take 1 damage?
Yeah.
All right, cheater, your turn. Well, Sinbad, he could play 6 cards in a turn. He's got extra moves because I don't understand how the rules of the game.
So no insight tokens here. So I'm gonna attack Dr. Sattler here.
Okay.
I'm up close.
With Sinbad?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack with Sinbad because old Porter, he's just hanging around back there.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Faint.
So just 2 and then 2.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna set these voyage cards separate so I can keep track of them, even though this is the discard
you get
area.
+1 movement per each voyage card in your discard pile. Is that right?
Yeah.
So your movement is 4 right now.
Yeah.
There's the thing. You gotta take Sinbad down quick, or else he can just move across the entire board, especially this small 2-player map.
And then I'm gonna attack again since I'm just right here.
Okay, that's cool.
I gotta go for it.
I'll defend. Faint.
Oh, man.
I'm using them up quick.
Yeah. So that would have been an attack of
But you know what?
5, but it's not.
It's not.
So.
All right, is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so my turn?
Yeah. Your
Okay.
turn.
Let's see. Well, we're already next to each other, so that's cool. Ellie is going to attack Sinbad.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna do that. All right. Defend. So after combat, move Sinbad up to 3 spaces. What's your after combat?
If I won, I could put both of those characters basically in any space.
Okay.
But I didn't win, so it doesn't matter.
So I'm gonna move him. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. That was my first move, so I'm going to maneuver for my second move. And go 1, 2, and 1, 2. I'm going to put inside tokens on their new spaces, and that is the end of my turn.
Don't like that. So I'm gonna maneuver. I'm gonna maneuver here, and I can move up to 5. So, 1, 2, And then...
What day of the week is it? Because I can move extra spaces in it.
2. I'm going to move there. And then for my next turn, I'm going to attack Dr. Sattler.
Yikes. I'm going to defend.
All right. So this card's value is +1 for each voyage card in your discard pile. So I've got 1, 2, 3, so a total of 5.
Okay.
So
I'm going to take 2 damage. So I'm down to 11. First hit. And then after combat, deal 2 damage to each opposing fighter on or adjacent to a space with an insight token. Which Sinbad is adjacent to an insight token. The Porter's not. So he'll take 2 damage.
All right. And after combat, your opponent discards 1 random card.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I haven't been doing these, but you know what? That's okay. We'll
Well, I fainted those.
Oh yeah, that's
so
right.
The
That's
effects
right.
when it happened.
So we'll do this card. Yeah.
Dang it, that's a good
right.
one. That's one of the ones that gives me health back. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I've played 4 of these voyage attacks, and like you've only taken 2 damage out of all of them.
Yeah, I used all my feints though, but now you can move anywhere. I can't outrun you anymore. It's gonna take me 2 turns to get to where you do 1. All right, I'm gonna maneuver as my first move. Oh my. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. That's my first move. I'm gonna maneuver again and go 1, 2. And 1, 2.
So you got all the insight tokens out there.
I have 5 out right now. It's your turn.
All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is
Cheat again.
maneuver. So I'm gonna draw up a card, and I'm not gonna move. And for my next move, I'm gonna play this. Draw 3 cards.
Nice.
So put that over here. 1, 2, 3, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna maneuver for my first move. And I'm gonna maneuver for my second move. I'm done.
Nothing.
I drew some cards.
All right.
Give myself some options.
So I think I am. I'm gonna maneuver for my first turn. Hope this doesn't come back to bite me. And I'm gonna move Sinbad. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna move the Porter 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna attack Dr. Sattler here.
Okay.
All right. This card's value is +1 for each other voyage card. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did you put all those at the top of your deck?
No.
Okay, 6.
6.
All right. I've got a defensive 3, so I'm going to take 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm down to 8. Then after combat, deal 2 damage to each opposing fighter on or adjacent to a space with an insight token, which Sinbad is adjacent. The Porter, yet again, is not.
Man, all indirect damage here, but
Yeah, have I actually hit you for anything, like with an attack?
no.
I've just been running.
Yeah. And that is it for me.
Okay. Well, it's time to punch back. Hold on, let me... Even though I have no weapons and my hands are on my hips, I'm going to attack you. With a giant globe.
All right.
Okay. So immediately, I draw 1 card.
Okay.
Dr. Sattler recovers health equal to the number of insight tokens on the board and then remove the insight tokens. So that's 5 health. Puts me back up to 13. like you haven't even touched me.
All right.
But I don't actually do any damage to you.
So that was your first turn?
Yeah.
All right. Move Sinbad up to 3 spaces. So I will do that. So I'm going to move him back here.
Okay. Then I'm going to maneuver. I'm going on the offensive. Your turn.
All right. So starting off, I am going to maneuver, and I can move up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7.
Gosh.
So I'm just gonna go all the way back here with Sinbad. I guess I need to draw a card, and then I'm gonna come around here with the porter, and I'm gonna attack Ellie with the porter. Sneak attack.
I'll defend. Alright, during combat, the value of this card is equal to the number of cards in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh man.
No, you don't.
No
I
dice
think
for
we're
the
back
card.
in business.
So draw 2 cards after combat. So I'm gonna do that, and then that is gonna be the end of my turn.
I'm going to maneuver.
All right.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to maneuver a second time. One there, and then 2 here. I'm going to put inside token on her space when she moved, and I'm out of inside tokens right now.
All right. So with Sinbad, I am going to maneuver to start out, and I'm gonna move him right up here, and then we're gonna do an attack here with Sinbad. You know, actually, before I attack, I'm gonna move him, so I can move up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna go there. Then I'm gonna do an attack against Ellie here with Sinbad. All right, here we go. Okay. So during combat, if you started this in a different space, the value is 5.
Okay.
So
My defense is 2, so I'm going to take 3. And then I may place your fighter in any space with an insight token,
all right.
which I actually think I'm not going to do,
Okay.
because I'm set up to attack you.
All right.
Okay. Ellie is attacking Sinbad.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Right. The value of this card is equal to the number of cards in your hand, which is 5.
So I'm gonna take a hit here.
Woo!
All right.
And then you get to draw the card.
Yep. Drawing a card.
That was my first move. I'm attacking Sinbad a second time with Ellie. Alright. During combat, if the opposing fighter's a hero, the value of this card is 4 instead.
All right. If your fighter started this turn in a different space, the value is 5. So I won't take any damage.
Even though
there.
on my turn he has not moved, but we don't understand what a turn is. Okay. So no damage there.
All right.
Then after combat, I can move Dr. Sattler 1 space, which will be right there. Just
Whoa.
jumping back a bit. Your turn.
I feel like we have been doing a great job of defending against these mega big attacks.
There has been a lot of negated damage.
Okay.
Some of it I think legitimate, some not.
Okay, so
But it is.
my first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Sinbad. We're gonna move him 1 over here to Dr. Sattler. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm not gonna move the porter,
Okay.
and we are going to do a big time attack against Dr. Sattler here with Sinbad. I probably shouldn't have told you I was gonna do a big time attack. I guess all of his attacks are big time though.
Yeah.
This is the semifinals.
We got to go hard. I'll take it.
You'll take it?
I'll take it.
All right. During combat, this card's value is +1 for each other voyage card. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total of 7.
Yikes.
And then after combat, take all voyage cards from your discard pile and add them to your hand.
Oh my goodness. So I'm down to 3.
So I've got all the voyage cards here, but I've got more than 7 cards, so I'm going to have to take a second and discard.
Back down to 7.
So, okay, I've discarded down to 7 cards, so I think I'm ready to end my turn.
Okay. Dr. Sattler's going to attack the porter. How much health do you
porter?
have? I'm sorry. Sinbad. I got sort of disoriented by that massive freaking hit of 7 points. I'm down to 3. What are you at?
So I'm at 7.
Whew. And neither one of our sidekicks have been touched, have they?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so big attack here. You've got all the insight tokens out.
That is true. No. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. I defend with 4.
Okay. I immediately draw 1 card. Dr. Sattler recovers health equal to the number of insight tokens on the board.
Oh.
So.
Dadgummit, man.
I was debating whether to defend with that and only get 3 health back, but I think that might have been a mistake in the long run. So I'm back up to 8.
And I draw a card after combat.
Okay. So that's my first move. For my second move, I'm going to play the Future X Mrs. Malcolm. I draw 2 cards. I place an insight token in Malcolm's space, and then I gain another action.
The art there is just gold.
I know. So I did buy the deluxe version of this game that has an actual miniature of Malcolm that's in that pose of like him with the
Nice.
shirt open. I still have it sealed. I haven't opened it yet. I'm debating whether to just hang on to that because I think it was just for like the limited edition pre-order or when this set first came out.
Yeah.
But I may break it out.
Oh,
We'll
man.
we'll see.
That's pretty sweet.
It's pretty epic. I'll post that on our social media so you can see a picture of it. Okay, so I have one more move.
All right.
I'm going to maneuver.
Okay.
And I am getting kind of low on cards here. Okay. Malcolm's going to go here with an insight token. And Ellie's going to go here with an insight token.
I will find you.
I am done. Oh, you will definitely find me. I can't run.
All right. So Sinbad's going to move. So I'm going to maneuver. I've got to draw up here. So I can move up to 5 because I've got these 3 voyage cards here in the discard pile. So he's going to come here, and the porter. You got an insight token there. The porter though is going to move here.
Boxing me in.
And for my second move, Sinbad's going to attack, I think. I think we're going to do an attack against Dr. Sattler here. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so this card's value is 1 for every voyage card in your discard pile, so 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got...
Well, +1, so it's 7.
What?
It's already 2, but +1.
For each
Oh,
voyage.
okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were only adding those.
Yeah, so I've got 1, 2,
Can't-
3, 4, 5.
Can't count. All right, so my defense is 3, so I'm going to take 2. I'm down to 6. After combat, deal 2 damage to each opposing fighter on or adjacent to a space with an insight token, which is both of you.
All right, so
The sidekick has been hit for the first time.
Sinbad's down to 5. However, after combat, deal 2 damage to the opposing fighter.
Okay, I'm down to 4.
Oh,
Man, this is insane. Are you done?
I think that's it.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
So I got to discard. Actually, no, I don't.
You have
I have
7?
7 cards.
Gosh, and if I remember right, he's got a lot of purple, so you've got a lot of defense.
I was hoping that paid off. Maybe. We'll have to see. Those insight tokens, man. Getting close. You pay the price.
I'm going to maneuver. Malcolm's going to come in from here. Then I'm going to maneuver again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not that I'm going to outrun you at all. All right.
All right, so let's see here. For my first turn, I'm going to maneuver. So I'm going to take 1 card, and we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no.
And then Sinbad, he is going to attack Dr. Sattler here.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, shoot. I did not read that card correctly. That is a Dr. Malcolm card.
All right.
Oh, hold on.
All right. I'll give you time.
Yeah, we're just going to go with that.
Here we go. Okay, so during combat, this is +1 for each voyage card in the discard pile.
No.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No!
So you defend for 2.
Then I take 4.
But
right?
you take 4. Oh.
Down to 0.
Sinbad coming in with the scimitars, whatever they're. Off with her head.
She's alive.
I don't want to break it.
Oh man.
Man.
Dang. Okay.
That was a good battle.
What did you have left in your hand?
Okay, so I had these defense cards, which I would have had to discard down.
I thought this wasn't any card. You would have had to discard the top card of your deck, and I would have been able to get more health. But it would have been after combat anyway, so that doesn't matter.
Well, I would have recovered 2 health with this. So, but to be fair, I think that's all of the voyage cards. So I got really lucky drawing those. I literally, it was I don't know, every other turn when I would draw, I would get a voyage card, which I know there's a lot in there. There's 8 or something.
Yeah, you got them quick too.
So, yeah, man, lot of big battle in there. There were some big hits that we absolutely just.
I may go back and count how much damage we negated.
That was a lot.
That was insane.
So on one of your turns, you did 9 total, and I think I only took 1 hit. So I know there was a lot that I did to you as well. So
yeah, there was a ton.
That was an intense battle, fast-paced. So insight tokens dealing the extra damage there.
Yeah, no, I feel like I did more damage while defending than I did during attacking.
Yeah.
All right, well, there we go. Sinbad is advancing to the championship and will take on the winner between Alice and Robin Hood. That's going to be our next semifinal, so stay tuned for that. And then we'll have the championship. Anything you want to say?
Like, comment, subscribe, rub the bell. You just got to rub it so you'll know when the championship's coming out.
Yes, one more game and then the championship. So stay tuned for the next semifinal, Alice versus Robin Hood. The winner's going to take on Sinbad. But until then, go play some games.